Good evening all, welcome to Live at 5, thanks for tuning in again. Now it's been absolutely ages since I spoke to you all about anything to do with the golf club due to the lockdown. We are coming out of it Wednesday, which is great news. So I'm very much looking forward to welcoming you all back to golf next week. But in the meantime, come with me, let's have a look at what's been happening on the course and give you some further information on what's happening at the club this next month. Now, absolutely nailed on, weren't it? We were going to come out of this in Tier 3 still, so same restrictions and same policies still apply from before we went into lockdown with the one-way system in the clubhouse. The bar's going to be still shut, as you probably know. Pro shop's open, which is great for me. Hopefully I can get people in a controlled manner to do some Christmas shopping, and we'll be happy to help you with any gifts and vouchers and ordering any stuff and things like that. Looking forward to getting everybody back in to do some shopping. Now, as I just mentioned, lads have been really busy over the break. Lots and lots of much needed pathways put in, especially in the hard traffic areas where they got a bit boggy and wet and muddy. I'm going to take you around a few spots now and show you what's been happening. Okay, first up here, 18th green. You see back up the fairway. Now as you come round the pine trees on the left hand side, this was always a problem area, especially when you get buggies involved. I'll just put a hardcore path down there, so this area has improved immensely. It's not really the playing area, but it was always getting churned up by buggies and trolleys and whatnot, so this has gone in to make a better exit to the green and round the green. If everybody can try and use this, that will of course alleviate any problems with any foot traffic and wear and tear around the green aprons and fringes. So if you can, please bring your trolleys down the top side of the path, round the back of the pines, and park round the back that way to access the green. Oh, not being funny, but it is Baltic out here as I come to the 17. Now remember, last Live at 5 I showed you where the path was going on the 17th from the ladies' tee up to the fairway again. This was a really heavy traffic area, and it's really what sometimes shut this corner of the course, because we're going to get the traffic from the 16th up to the corner. But now we've got a brand new path in place, as you can see behind me. It runs all the way from behind the 16th green right the way up the side of the ladies' tee and cuts in to the start of the fairway there, so that's a really good addition. Also, the lads have been dumping some spoil, as you can see there, for the new winter tee, which will be 17th new winter tee. So the procedure when playing the 16th is please everybody exit from the right hand side, come up this side and shred at the side of the fairway there. And that will stop people going in this boggy area, which gets quite wet. Some changes also made to the 17th. You can't see anything from here. It's really stuff regarding grading the humps and the mounds around the edges of the green, which I'll show you now. We come to the green. So the hump on the right hand side, one was causing problems from mowing, that's been evened out, and that's been re-turfed over. Like so. Nick and Sean were working on that this week, so that'll all blend in and knit in nicely. And also on the left hand side, this was a worn area, and the mower couldn't really get around without scraping the top off the grass verge, so that's been evened out a little bit, which should hopefully make for better maintenance and not do anything to take away the playability of the golf hole. Alright, next big change has happened over here on the 8th to the fairway bunker. You see, as I look back at the tee, sweeping round up the fairway, you notice that the big bunker on the left hand side has had the big lip removed off it, which is very good in my opinion. It's more favourable, it's a lot more user friendly to get out from a fairway bunker on so far back on a par 5. There was no real need for a lip of that size in the first place, so this still remains a hazard in place, but it is punishing but not impossible anymore to get out. So again, the lads have taken it back, graded it in a little bit, tidied up the edges and returfed the top here, which will knit in due course. So thumbs up from me, that's a great looking job. Loads of stuff like this going on as well, which is maintenance for the fairways. Deep slitting, every single fairway is being aerated like this, will help the water get away and provide a better playing surface going forward. It's also nice and dry to put your mat on. Now, last Wednesday we had a massive rush on BRS. Obviously everyone starved of golf and they all won a game in the Winter League, which is, for me, it's fantastic to see everybody wanting to play. Unfortunately, the daylight hours are against us this time of year, and that means there wasn't on this occasion enough time slots for everybody to be accommodated where they needed to be. So as you've probably seen in the communications, the email's been sent out about a slight change in procedures going forward, which should hopefully just be for the next couple of weeks or so, until things settle down and we gain more hours. Social golf remains the same, so you can continue to book that on a Sunday. This just applies to the Winter League comps. Okay, some more improvements made to the facilities in your absence. So I'm pleased to report that we've revamped the studio. That's right, the indoor simulation studio. Ben and I rebuilt it during the lockdown. We had a new screen, retensioned everything, touched everything in, tidied it all up, and we've also got some new premium courses coming next week. Ever played St Andrews? Now you can. Ever played Pebble Beach? Now you can. So these are 2 premium courses that we're adding from next week. Also, we've got the St Andrews package, which includes the old course, which I've just mentioned, the new course, the Castle course and the Jubilee course, and the Pebble Beach package contains Pebble Beach, Spyglass Hill and the links at Spanish Bay. So that's 7 extra courses added to the gameplay simulation in the studio. Right, Gareth mentioned in his blog that a new drain's been installed at the back of the 13th. As you know, when it rains, this is one of the first greens to go absolutely underpants. So there we have it. Looking back from down the fairway, all the water cascades down, runs down the front, right down the bottom of the green here, because obviously this is the way it's sloping, and then puddles up from here. So a drain's been installed up the back to help all that water get away, so it's not going to puddle and back up like we so often see in competitions, and we have to squeegee it dry. So it's about that time. Even though the clubhouse and things aren't open, I'm definitely having Christmas in the pro shop. So I'm going to head back in there, get wham on, bang that tree up, and look forward to seeing you all next week. In the meantime, food for thought. We've got loads of gift vouchers. Anything you need for Christmas, wishes, prezzies, vouchers, anything you want, please give us a shout. We're happy to help. Also, we've got 20 odd tickets left in the latest Pro Shop prize draw. I'm hoping to draw this on Saturday afternoon. Again, normal method, live on Facebook using Google random number generator. And we've also this Friday got the rescheduled Mizuno fitting day. So if you were booked on the last fitting day, which was the 12th of November, your booking will automatically be transferred to this Friday at the same time. Please give us a call if you wish to be included, or give us a call to confirm your appointment also. Now, before I sign off, one last message about the Winter League fixtures. Because we've lost a few weeks now with the month lockdown, instead of having 2 separate sides and 2 different orders of merit, we're just going to make it one big order of merit. So all the events will be combined into one. I think there's 15 in total if the weather allows us, and then we'll pay the order of merit down to the top 5 instead of the top 3. So before I sign off for tonight, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who continues to volunteer the time and work hard behind the scenes. Just because we've been short, it doesn't mean that things stop. This doesn't just happen. Everything needs to be amended and continue to be improved, systems, processes and so forth, not to mention all the hard work that's been done by the volunteers on the golf course. So thank you all for your continued hard work. Most of all, I want to thank you, the members, for your patience and your continued support of your Crompton Royton Golf Club. See you next week.